Welcome to the mining newsflash with Osisko Gold Royalties, Cisco Metals and Skeena Resources. Osisko Gold Royalties and Barolo Ventures Corp entered into a binding letter agreement on 5th October 2020, outlining the terms upon which Osisko Royalties will transfer certain mining properties, including the Caribou gold project and a portfolio of marketable securities valued at approximately 116 million Canadian dollars to Barolo in exchange for common shares of Barolo. This is a reverse takeover of Barolo under the policies of the TSX Venture Exchange. As part of the RTO, Osisko and Barolo engaged Canaccord and National Bank on behalf of a syndicate of underwriters, pursuant to which the underwriters have agreed to sell on a bought deal private placement basis 13.35 million subscription receipts of the SpinCo at a subscription price of $7.50 per subscription received for gross proceeds of 100 million Canadian dollars. In addition, can the underwriters exercise an option in whole or in part up to 48 hours prior to the closing of the financing to purchase up to over 3.34 million additional subscription receipts at the issue price for additional gross proceeds of approximately 25 million Canadian dollars. Each subscription receipt entitles the holder thereof to receive for no additional consideration and without further action on the part of the holder thereof, on or about the date that the RTO is completed, one common share of the resulting issuer after giving effect to a 60-to-1 consolidation of the common shares of Barolo, and 1/2 of one warrant to purchase a resulting issuer share for a whole warrant for a price of 10 Canadian dollars and an 18-month period. Osisko Gold Royalties is now keeping their promises and spins out the mining business bought last year through the Barkerville acquisition. Well done, and this will lift both shares in the future for sure. Osisko Gold Royalties also announced latest drill results from the definition and expansion drill program at the Caribou gold project from Barkerville in central British Columbia. Sean Rosen, chair and CEO of Osisko, commented, "Since Osisko first got involved in the Caribou project, we have been firm believers in its potential scale and importance within the sector. Recent drill results continue to confirm our thesis that Caribou is not just a mining project, but a mining camp. In a separate release, we have announced that Caribou will become the flagship asset in the newly formed Osisko Development Corp. I look forward to leading the team that advances Caribou towards intermediate producer status. This year we began a 40,000-meter diamond drilling campaign focused on the expansion of the Low-He zone and further delineating the Cow and Valley deposits. After a COVID-19 related delay, 3 drill rigs are currently active at Caribou, increasing to 8 in October, he said." That was Sean Rosen. At Cow, they drilled a total of 16,000 meters in 72 holes in 2019. Year to date, 4,350 meters have been drilled in 22 holes. Drilling continues to define the high-grade vein corridors demonstrated by CM20009 that intersected almost 25.8 grams gold per ton over 6.3 meters and included a higher grade sample of almost 100 grams gold over 55 centimeters. Recently, 6,530 grams gold per ton over 50 centimeters were intersected 10 meters down dip from a modeled vein corridor in hole CM20018, representing the highest grade assay intersected in all drilling to date at the Caribou gold project. At the Valley zone, 11,000 meters have been drilled in 57 holes in 2020. Initial assay results showed fantastic, almost 10 grams gold per ton over almost 6 meters, including 84.5 grams gold over 50 centimeters. The majority of the drilling proposed for the remainder of 2020 will occur in the Valley zone vein corridors. The Valley zone has not been drill tested since 2017 and significant potential exists to add both inferred and indicated resources to the deposit. The acquisition of Barkerville was at a low price in 2019 and it was absolutely perfect, despite lots of analysts didn't like it first. We loved it from the first second because one thing is for sure, Sean Rosen and John Brzezinski really know the business and know what they are doing, and they know where to find and create value for shareholders. This stock is a long-term must-have investment. Another company from the Osisko empire is Osisko Metals. The company provided initial results from the current drill program at their 100% owned Pine Point project in the Northwest Territories. As results have been received from 4 holes in the area of the 053 deposit, the central zone, that were drilled to better define vertical extent of prismatic mineralization in the core of the deposit. Highlights showed 17.50 meters grading 11.5% zinc, 2.5% lead and 28.8 meters graded 23.9% zinc and over 6.2% lead. The latter hole extends the high-grade prismatic mineralization approximately 10 meters below the currently modeled pit boundary in the immediate area of the hole. The 053 deposit has a strike length of 313 meters, an average width of 50 meters and maximum depth of 63 meters. Zinc production is scheduled to fall within the next 4 to 5 years by 35% in North America. So we need this project desperately in production by then. Skeena Resources closed the previously announced transaction with Barrick Gold Corporation's wholly owned subsidiary Barrick Gold Inc. Skeena now owns 100% of the SK Creek Gold-Silver project, meaning the gold mine, located in the Golden Triangle of northwest British Columbia. At closing, Barrick was issued units of Skeena comprised of an aggregate 22.5 million common shares of Skeena plus warrants representing the right to acquire an additional 11.25 million common shares of Skeena. Barrick will hold 12.4% now of Skeena's currently issued and outstanding common shares. Skeena owns now the mine, can go full throttle for development into production, has enough money to do so, and has Barrick as an anchor shareholder. What else do you want? Please join our virtual roadshow with Skeena Resources on 14th October, 5 p.m. Swiss time, and the registration link you see now on your screen. We are very positive for the stock. Me and all my team are shareholders in one and or all stocks presented, and they are or will be included into the SRC Mining Special Situation Certificate. Thanks for watching us, and bye-bye from Switzerland.